How's it going, everybody? This is Hardwick Studios, and welcome to my channel. This is my first update regarding my series Tales of Sodor, and I am very thankful that you've clicked on this video. So, for those that have seen the trailer and know a little bit about the series, you know that I am talking through Winston right now. I'm feeling like for these update videos, I'll probably switch between engines every so often, because, I don't really got any specific ones, so here we are. Also, I'll link this route in the description below, as well as any route that will be used in the series, along with models, etc. So, for those of you who are wondering what we came here for, it's specifically to discuss details, plans, and other things about the series. For those of you who were around when the first trailer released, which thank you all for the massive amount of views. It's a great amount of feedback. I'm hoping that we'll have more likes and more comments next time, but it'll grow as we grow. Basically what happened is that I announced that the series would be coming at the end of 2018. Due to a few technical hiccups, as well as the closure of Sodor Island 3D, which a lot of assets and a lot of them are now lost in space because of it, I have had to push back the series a little while. For those of you who do know, I'm going to give a little bit of kind of recursory details about the series, just little hints and little stuff, just to keep you guys hyped and to understand where I'm going with this. Basically, from what you can tell, if you're knowledgeable, but if you're not, well, you're going to learn today. The story is going to be set in pre-World War I, starting out. It's going to be going through the years. It's not going to just stay in this era. It's going to keep going and going and going. Eventually, I'm hoping that I'll get this series up towards modern times, similar to how Wild Nor'Wester has his. But I have completely different ideas when it comes to pacing, as well as objectively what I'm hoping to do. Basically, the story is centered around the Furness Railway's engines, which right now I do not have Albert, so I can't include him. He originally was scripted in, but sadly, due to the fact that his model is private, and some people like Victor, as you've seen, have him, but like I said, I don't pester people for models, and I certainly can work without him. So, the current Furness Railway lineup is Winston, Adam, Glyn, and Edward. They will be our protagonists of the first season, along with a few other secondary characters that will be introducing the two major railways that will be playing a part in the stories. At this moment in time, I have 3 seasons planned. My plan overall is to begin development on Season 1. I have all the episodes planned out, over 13 right now. Screenplays are done, stories are worked out, characters are put in. Everything to that extent has been already done. But the plan right now is I need to shore up all my technical equipment so that I can begin recording it in a decent quality so that the series doesn't take a hit. The trailer that is currently on the trailer, which I've dubbed it Trailer 1, is right now the minimalistic version of what the series is going to look like. That was with low editing and the best quality that I could pull off in a quick spurt. As of right now, I've been working on the routes, stitching them together, as well as making my own custom areas for the series. So right now, all you really see showcased is Furness Railway, and at the end of the clip, for those who don't know, that was Vickerstown, the first station in town when entering Sodor from the Furness Railway, from the mainland, basically. So you will be seeing a lot of Vickerstown towards the end of the series. I believe so, that I do have it written in for the first 2 episodes, which, a little hint for you guys, just because for anyone who's watching this, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting the channel if you have. The first 2 episodes is a 2-parter. It's going to be called The Arrival, and it'll be centered around Adam's entrance to the railway, as seen and depicted in the trailer specifically. You're going to be seeing Adam learning more about his characters, as well as the Furness Railway's actual system of how they operate. So be excited for that. I'm pretty excited to write it and to voice it and everything. So it will be coming out at the earliest. This is no guarantees. It all depends on how things go. At the earliest, it will be coming out towards mid-2019, or earlier if time schedules provide and everything works and the technical glitches aren't continuing. The voice acting and everything will be prepared. To be honest, it's one of the easier tasks that are ahead of me. but everything else mainly is my computer cannot handle the route, so it lags and causes the quality to drop, and the models and assets are taking big hits, specifically because Trains A New Era tends to break the older assets, and Sodor Island 3D's closure has forced me to basically stitch and Frankenstein these models together as best as possible. I'm not very knowledgeable about fixing these models, so I can't really, I've heard people editing and making new files and such to make up for the assets that are not there, but I'm not knowledgeable enough. If anyone can help me with that, please let me know in the comments or message me directly. But I have been getting help, such as like Rails of the World, I've been in talks with him a few times. I'll link his channel below. He has been very helpful with some of the models, as well as giving me feedback on things that I've pitched towards him about the series. But anywho, what you can be expecting is Season 1 to 2 will be produced regardless of feedback. If the series doesn't take off, if there's not a good view count, if there's not a good like ratio, it doesn't matter. I will be at least uploading 1 to 2 depending on how I'm feeling about it. Projects like these are not set in stone. But I have been wanting to do this for years, over about 6 years now. I've been planning and workshopping it ever since I bought my first trains and started doing it there. I started making routes. Back then it was just a fledgling idea. I didn't have much of a concept or a scope, but now thankfully in this day, with my new equipment and the increase in my equipment now, I've been able to pursue it, along with also the success of Victor and Wild Nor'Wester rejuvenating the series and allowing for me to have a chance in this platform. So, the official name of the series is going to be Tales from Sodor, and it will be centered around in pre-World War I. I'm recapping here, by the way. And it will focus on the Furness Railway as well as the times it had before then. I am following loosely. I wouldn't say too loosely, because I am following rather strictly to it, the Reverend W. Awdry's timeline events in his stories. So Thomas's building, Toby's building, using this and citing it from all of the wikis and pages I could find, and using all of my knowledge available to make this as almost as accurate as the Reverend's, to give you this sort of a railway series feel to it. I will be doing my own timeline history, though. There will be times where history will divert from the timelines. So you have to be prepared for that. If you think this will be a traditional Thomas series, which loosely follows the events and stays with the normal formula, you will be mistaken. I am going to be taking my unique approach and original approach to this series. If that is a problem, that is alright. Everyone has their preferences. But that is what you will expect in my series. I am open for all feedback. If you wish to help, I do need help with fixing models and such, and if you have anything like that. I know that there's certain models I can't get because they're privatized, and I'm a little guy. I can't really talk to anybody and see if I could get models, lest I would rather not pester and bother people for models either. So if I can't get certain models I'm still looking for, it'll be okay. But if I can, that would be amazing. So if anyone knows how to get in touch with those models, such as Albert's, I would be very much appreciative, or how to fix certain models that are older and are not working with trains, or even just to be able to give me the assets I need that were lost with Sodor Island 3D's closure. Please feel free to message me or comment on the video, and I'll get in touch with you about that. So, thank you for watching. I've had to re-record this once because my cats interrupted it by scraping a box like crazy. So, if you do not wish to subscribe yet, I do at least recommend, if you are interested in the series, to hit the notification button so that you will be notified when this series uploads. There will be another trailer before Season 1 begins airing, so you need to be on the lookout for that, or any updates that will come to this channel will come to you if you get the notification, sorry. So anywho, I'm quite excited to start working further on this series. I have a lot of plans. I will be linking all 3 channels I've referenced, Rails of the World, Wild Nor'Wester, and Victor Tanzig down below, and all routes and models go to their respective creators, as well as this route, which I will be linking this route's creator and website in the description below so you can go and check it out. I love these routes, very good. Alright, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you guys when Season 1 begins airing. Thank you.